Hello and welcome to all of the new people at the pirate ship. We're so glad you're aboard. Thought maybe a little video about mana speed and what mana is all about might be useful. We'll go into some of the details. Some of it is kind of complex and we'll leave for later. But I just wanted to give you an introduction to what mana is all about. So let's go. Hi, everybody. Okay, so mana. Now, I've tried to do this several times. I hope that this take works. What is mana all about? Well, your heroes have special skills that are their offense or their defense. And in order to fire those special skills, they have to be full of mana. And the way that you get mana is through the tiles, and the tiles that match the color of your hero when you're on offense charge up your heroes with mana. On defensive side, any tiles will charge you up with mana for your defense. So how fast? How many tiles? Well, if we take a look at this chart here, you can see that there's very fast mana speed all the way down to very slow mana speed, and how many tiles it takes at each speed. 6.5 tiles? No such thing. It's going to take 2 combos of 6 and then another combo of 3, or perhaps a dragon head to get a tile to get to 7 in order for very fast to fire off. Could be a combo of 4 and a combo of 3 that will get you there, or a combo of 5 and a combo of 3, but you get the idea. It takes at least 6.5 tiles with very fast mana speed in order to get you fully charged up for a very fast hero. By contrast, a very slow mana speed takes 13.5 tiles. Those very slow heroes, though, typically are very strong, which is why in rush attack tournaments or rush attack wars, that's where you want to use these slower or very slow speed heroes if you have them maxed out, because they're all of a sudden going to be very fast at 6.5 tiles. There are other unique kinds of mana speeds: charge, magic, stacking or slayer family, and Styx mana speeds that are typically a little bit slower than average, but not quite slow, and they vary depending on how many times a hero's charged up, and so it's really difficult to calculate. I'm not going to go into that. Just know that those are there, and you kind of have to play with them to figure out exactly how that works. And there's another thing that impacts the speed of mana, and those are your troops. There are mana troops that are 4-star, and at level 1 they add a 5% bonus to your mana generation all the way up to level 29 plus 15%. Now you can take those up to level 30, but the mana generation stays at 15%. Something else grows at that point. So what does that look like in the game? Well, if we go take a look at the game, let's take a look at some troops here. Here are my troops. This is a purple mana troop, and you can see right down here, this diamond, that's a mana bonus, and it's 15% mana bonus, and it's a 4-star purple hero purple troop that is a mana troop. And here's a level 16 mana troop that only gives you 9% mana bonus. Ideally, I'd like to have all of these at 29% or more, or level 29 or more, but that's very expensive to do. Here's a level 24, almost up to level 25, and the mana generation bonus is at 13%. There are other kinds of troops at 4-star like this one, and it's a critical hit mana or critical hit bonus. It increases the chance for a critical strike that does double the damage. And so those troops are in your barracks, and you want to try and get some 4-star mana troops and get those leveled up. And so let's see what that looks like in a battle. Let's go to a little thing here in Season 5, Province 35, and we'll go to Stage 4. We're going to just do the normal attack, and let's see what the mana looks like. Here are the troops that I'm taking, are the heroes, and Smart Tongue will reduce the maximum health of all enemies as well as the maximum attack of all enemies. and it does a defense down against all enemies. So it reduces their attack, reduces their health, and reduces their defense. I love this hero. One of my favorites. Then Aradia over here, this 5-star red, she also reduces the maximum health of all enemies. And it gives them burn damage as well and does additional defense down. Delilah is my hero. Master Lepus is an attack on everyone hero that does a lot of damage and boosts his own mana, or reduces his mana generation so that he doesn't recharge very fast. And then this guy goes and steals mana. So basically, every hero that I have in this offense will either reduce their maximum health and decrease their attack, decrease their defense, or steal their mana, has some kind of impact against them, except my healer, who does all kinds of things for my team. So let's go see what it looks like when I fight with these guys and watch the mana. All right, here's my board. You notice I didn't bring any purple heroes, so these purple tiles, if I send these up, and I will, you'll see ones pop up here. That's because they're just doing 1 damage. But then I want you also to watch down here at the bottom below this red. The red is their health. The blue down here is their mana. Watch, the mana will go up on that quite a bit. The health didn't go down hardly at all. So now I've got this nice little combo here I can do on the yellow, create this dragon head. And you notice she got some mana off of those yellows. Now I'm going to slide this one over so that I can get some blues as well as bring these reds up for attack. Boom, boom. Now this one's charged up on mana. See, it's flashing. So is this one. So they're going to fire their specials if they live long enough, but they didn't. I'm going to use some ghosting here, which will give Master Lepus all the mana he needs. This should charge up Smart Tongue as well, or get her very close. Gets her very close. I'm going to go ahead and use one of these. I'm going to kill off this defender over here because I don't want to waste these on a nearly empty field. I'm going to try to see if this will kill that hero. Nope, didn't do it. Send some red up against that green. That ought to take it out, and it does. Now, all of my heroes are charged up. I'm going to level 2. I'm going to go ahead and give them their health. And let's look at this guy right here. This guy has an attack of 2,031 and a maximum health of 1,494. Watch what happens when I fire Smart Tongue here. You will see the maximum health is down now to 794, and the maximum attack is at 1681. Reduce that thing to almost nothing. Fire Aradia here, and we'll look at it again if it lives, and it did. And its maximum health is now down to 448, and the attack stayed the same. But you'll also notice down there the little flame, it says receive 300 and some odd burn damage per turn and a minus 75% defense. So now when I fire Lepus over here, Lepus is going to kill them all. And boom, they're gone. Go ahead and get rid of these purple tiles and hopefully, I got a nice combo. And now I'm going to use these red tiles here. And that will allow, oh nice. It's hopefully going to charge up Aradia again here. That ought to do it. And now I got some blues here. I can send up some Blues Brothers, charge up Lepus. See, he's charging up a little bit slower now. And, oh, that's a good combo. Got me close. But notice how this blue line is going up. It shows you the mana, and it's based on the tiles. And I can send these tiles, but it won't give me any mana. It doesn't do any damage on them, but it clears out parts of the board by ghosting them up the middle. They got me some combos. This one's going to fire. Oh, he didn't fire. He's ready, but didn't fire. So watch this. I'm going to go ahead and hit him here and steal his mana. and it kills him too. So sorry, not sorry. Now this is their big boss at 4540 health and 3771 until I hit him with Smart Tongue, which takes the attack down to 3421 and the health down to 3840. Still seems pretty big. Going to hit him with Aradia. And Aradia, look at that health going down, 3270. And now I'm going to give myself all my health. And then hit with Master Lepus. Master Lepus is going to do 280% damage to all enemies. And I'll take out the side ones. And now I'm going to go ahead and charge up Smart Tongue again here. And she's at 3270. And that won't be for long. You see the number above that, 2570. The max health is the amount of health. It's 1034. Fire Master Lepus, see if it can survive. And it did, but it only has 300 and some odd. I think that's what it says, 333. And this ought to kill it. It didn't. Well, I know how to. Yes, it did. There we go. Because of the burn damage from Aradia that was sitting out there. So that's how mana works. I hope that helped you get an idea about how this whole thing goes. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments or send me a note in line. If there's another topic you'd like to see something on, let me know. We're here to help. And like, share, and subscribe this video. We appreciate you, and good hunting.